I am shook. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the brand new, brand new Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette for you guys. I am trying it out for the very first time. So if you want to know what I think about these eyeshadows and highlighters, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is the way that the packaging looks. And then you just slide the palette out just like this. I'm looking at the viewfinder because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Then you have the palette. It looks so pretty. So this is the way that the palette looks from the outside. And then in the back you just have a few details. It just says that there are 21 colored eyeshadows and highlighters. And it also explains that there are 10 original shades and then 10 chic new shadows and highlighters in buttery blendable formulas with staying power. So let's just open this up, get the plastic out. So now this is the way that the palette looks from the inside. You do have a mirror right here, which I don't want to blind you guys, so I'm not going to show it. But this is the way that the palette looks. I haven't swatched it yet. I haven't touched it. I haven't even breathed on it yet. So this is the way that it looks, and I think I'm just going to create a very simple look today. And I'm also going to apply highlighter because I have no highlight on. So let's dig in it. Okay, now first things first, I'm going to take this color right here. The shadows don't have names. Nope, no names. So I'm going to take this color and just apply that on my brow bone. Ooh, that was a little fallout. I do have to say that this is a little too light as a highlight shade for me. I usually use Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie for this. And this is just a little too light for my preference. Okay, so the highlight is a little too light. I don't really know yet how I feel about the way that it applies, but let's just check out the other shadows. I'm taking my MAC 224 brush and I'm going to start by applying this color right here, which looks like it would be too light for my skin tone. But that's, you know, what I'm here for. I want to try it out and test these things out for you guys. So I'm going to take this one right here and see if this is good for my skin tone. Okay, so as a transition color, I would say that this is just too light. I personally wouldn't choose this as a transition color. I think it would be nice for a neutral like eyelid shade, but as a transition color I personally wouldn't go for it. But it doesn't look bad. I mean, looks a little light, but it doesn't look bad. So now because the shade is a little too light for me, I'm actually going to take a little bit of this light brown shade right here and I'm going to blend this into the upper piece as well. So now this to me, I don't know, I don't feel like it has a lot of color payoff on me. Okay, so you do see it, but it looks more like a little orangey than brown. Or maybe it's just me. Okay, for this color, I would say that I do like the formula. I do like the way that it blends on my eyes, but I don't really, I mean, I like the color. It's a beautiful color, but it looks really orange. It doesn't look brown at all. And if you look at it in the palette, it looks kind of brown. So I did expect for it to have a more brown, you know, tone, but it looks kind of orange instead. But I still really like the color though. It's not what I expected it to be. So I'm going to take a little bit of this darker brown and I'm going to focus that into the crease a little bit more, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. So I like the way that this applies and the way that this blends onto my eyes, but I do have to say that I don't feel like it's not extremely pigmented, but at the same time it can be a plus because for beginners you don't want to have like too much eyeshadow payoff, you know what I mean? Especially when you're not used to it. But at the same time, I don't want to dip into my eyeshadow like 5 times to really get the color payoff that I want, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go for this color right here and apply this all over my eyelids. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, so now this shadow right here is super pigmented. I am obsessed. I'm going to take a little bit of this darker brown, like the darkest of this palette. I'm just going to apply this on the outer V area. Okay, so I'm quickly going to finish up my eyes and do my lips, and then we're going to move straight to the highlight. So I'll be right back in like 1 second. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to take this color right here because it's a rich gold color and I just love gold highlights, so I just have to try that one out first. I can't help it. Okay, let's go. Wow. Really? But wow. Wow. Okay, so this was just with one swipe, like just one, like I just dipped it in one time and this is what I got. Okay, so this is officially my new favorite highlighter. Oh, it's so pretty. Can we have like 1 minute of silence, please? I just want to see how that goes with a fan brush. Oh wow, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys out just a little bit, and then we need to talk about this palette, you guys. Like we need to talk. So now for my overall first impression of this palette, I have to firstly say that I am completely obsessed with this highlight. I mean, like, I am shook. It's just so pretty. Okay, for the eyeshadows now, I do have to say that I am, like, I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed because my expectations weren't crazy high, because I did hear that the first Carli Bybel palette wasn't all that pigmented, so I just expected it to kind of be the same. I wouldn't say that the eyeshadows are like crazy pigmented, but I feel like they're pigmented enough to actually see something, you know, like happening on my eyes. I need to really mute this thing because... So I feel like this palette is really great for beginners, but also for people that just love like everyday looks. Not only is this palette like absolutely adorable, and I mean it has marble on it, you guys know I am obsessed with marble, like anything marble, but but I honestly just think that this is perfect for people that just love everyday looks and don't want to do anything too like crazy dramatic. I feel like for my skin tone, this is also a very nice palette when it comes to everyday looks. I mean, with the eyeshadows that I tried out today, I feel like it's also very, very nice. I do have to say that the brown that I blended out at first comes off very, very orange, and it doesn't come off brown at all. So this one right here, which I don't know, it's not an issue, I just expected it to be brown, you know what I mean? So I honestly don't have anything else to say about this palette. I do have to say that I am completely obsessed with this highlight. I mean, let's talk about this highlight one more time. I'm excited to try out this darker shade right here. I don't think this would look good as a highlight. I think this is my perfect highlight shade, but I don't know, we'll see. Like, I don't know, I'm going to definitely use this in more tutorials. Let me know in the comments down below which shade you want me to use in a next tutorial. I could make it like another first impression if you want. I could do a full face of first impressions and then use this palette with other colors. Let me know. I'm probably not going to be playing with makeup for the rest of the week because I have a lot of schoolwork to do. But I don't know. Let me know. Comment down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you have this palette and what you think of it. If you have the first palette, let me know what you think of the first one. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Oh, I sound so dumb saying that.
Crashing, hit a wall.